Good morning, guys. So today we are starting a new piece of writing for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be having a look at a recount, okay? And by looking at a recount, we're doing a diary entry. Remember, a recount means when you're retelling something, all right? When something's already happened and now you're telling someone how it happened, what kind of things happened in that event. So first off, we've got a bit of comprehension this week, where today we're just going to be reading the first half of the text and making sure we understand it. We'll be going to the second half tomorrow and then answering some questions about it later on in the week. So our text for comprehension this week is called The Colour of My Dream by Peter Dixon. I'm a really rotten reader, the worst in all the class, the sort of rotten reader that makes you want to laugh. I'm last in all the reading tests, my score's not on the page, and when I read to teacher, she gets in such a rage. She says I cannot form my words, she says I can't build up, and that I don't know phonics, and don't know cat from up. They say that I'm dyslexic, that's a word they've just found out, but when I get some plasticine, I know what that's about. I make these scary monsters, I draw these secret lands, and get my hair all sticky and painful on my hands. I make these supermodels, I build these smashing towers that reach up to the ceiling and take me hours and hours. So that's the first bit of our text for this week. We're not going to do anything with it today. It's just nice to have a read and have a listen and see what you can understand from it. So that is our comprehension for today. We're also having a look at some grammar today. We've done grammar in a little while now. So we're going to look at some expanded noun phrases. This is what they're all about. We make an expanded noun phrase by adding some adjectives generally into a sentence to make it more detailed. You can also add a prepositional phrase or an adverbial to make it an expanded noun phrase too. So Eva ate the cake is just a boring old sentence. Eva ate the chocolate cake is adding an adjective to make an expanded noun phrase. Eva ate the chocolate cake in the cafe, adding in a prepositional phrase, so where it happened. Or yesterday, Eva ate the chocolate cake in the cafe, that front adverbial there. So you need to have to go writing your own sentences, your own expanded noun phrase sentences for these 4 pictures, please. So for instance, you could say, rather than saying the Eiffel Tower, you could say the Eiffel Tower is in France, that kind of thing. Then, once you've had a go at that, we're going to have a look at a diary entry. So we've got a lovely diary entry here that someone has written, and we're going to have a look at, you need to try and find all of these features in that diary entry. You don't need to write your own one at all today. We're going to do some planning for it tomorrow. Just find these features. So we've got colloquial language, which is like chatty, informal language that the kind of thing you wouldn't do if you're writing to the Queen. Following a diary style, so we've got a date or a dear diary at the start. Remembering to use personal pronouns, so things like I and we, calling the first person. Descriptions, so using your senses, making sure you've got some amazing description in there, similes and metaphors if you can spot any. A diary entry in the past tense because it's already happened. Some self-reflection, so think about your thoughts and feelings and opinions that are inside the speech marks in the diary entry. And then finally, it should be in chronological order, so in time order, okay, which you can use adverbials to show that in time, or say yesterday, after a while, then this, then that. So that is your English for today. I hope you can have fun doing it. Have a read through the text and find those different features, and I will see you all later on.